If you or your students use text-to-speech, you may have found that PDFs can be challenging files. There is an extension called Read and Write for Google that will help with text-to-speech, but you also need a companion extension called Text Help PDF Reader. If you have both Read and Write for Google and Text Help PDF Reader extensions installed onto your Chromebook or in Google Chrome, the easiest thing to do for PDF text-to-speech is simply to try to open the PDF. In some cases that will work. For instance, you can see I am in Google Classroom, and there's a PDF document here that the teacher has attached. And if I just open that PDF, the Text Help extension actually opens that PDF with Text Help, and you can see the Read and Write for Google toolbar appears, and if I hit play, it should work.
Westwood Public Schools honoring tradition, inspiring excellence.
So if that works, great. You have no more steps. If that doesn't work, then we turn to Google Drive. The first step is to bring that PDF document into Google Drive. So however you want to get the PDF into Google Drive, I've found the most straightforward way is to download that PDF. So wherever you're looking at the PDF, there should be a download button. Download it to your Chromebook, to your computer. And once you have that downloaded, you can come into Google Drive, click on New, and then use the File Upload tool. So we have two different kinds of PDFs here. One is converted, so this was a document that had text in it and that someone converted directly into a PDF. The other one is a document that was photocopied, so maybe a worksheet or a page in a book, and a teacher photocopied that and then used that PDF for class. The steps will be a little bit different. It's okay if you don't know the difference between these two types of PDFs. You will find that one will work and one won't, and there's just an extra step depending on which it is. Converted is easier. If I right-click on this file or two-finger click and choose Open With, I see that Read and Write for Google is an option. So I select that one. And now that PDF opens in a separate tab. And now I should see both the PDF and I get my toolbar here that should look familiar if you use Read and Write for Google. From here I can just hit play. And
Your assignment is to create a unique book trailer for your nonfiction book like a movie.
The text-to-speech works automatically. So that's one type of PDF, and you can see that works very easily. For the other type, the photocopied, I start with the same steps. I two-finger click or right-click on the file, choose Open With, and even though I know it's not going to work, I'm going to choose Read and Write for Google again. So you'll see when this opens, it looks like it's doing the same thing as the other PDF. It opens up, and even if at this point I don't know that this is a photocopied PDF, I can kind of tell by looking at it. You can see all the lines from the photocopy machine and the page creases. I can tell that this is a photocopy. But the most important thing is this black bar with text that says, we can't find any text in this document. Since it's a photocopy, all the computer sees for now is a picture of text. Luckily, Google Drive has a feature in it where you can convert this document from a photocopied PDF into a Google Doc. So I'm still going to follow the same steps. I right-click or two-finger click, choose Open With. I already tried Read and Write for Google. That didn't work. And so now I know I have to try Google Docs. And what this is going to do is convert this PDF into a Google Doc using OCR, or optical character recognition. It's also not important that you remember that, but that's the technology that Google Docs is going to use now to convert that photocopy into text that will then be readable by the text-to-speech. It might take a minute. The computer's doing some hard work here to translate all that photo into text. And now you can see the icon here. This is a Google Doc, and it has taken that, what used to be a photocopy, it's taken it and converted it into text. You can see it's made a few mistakes here. This line should read, "For it is through failure that we can learn the most." But it's gotten a couple mistakes there as it tried to read that photocopy. Hopefully there won't be so many mistakes that the text-to-speech is not useful. But you may have to either make corrections or just kind of figure out some of the words that the text-to-speech is saying. You can see up here that my Read and Write for Google toolbar has appeared. And now if I hit play, it should work.
Chapter 5. How can students learn from failure?
So there we have it. The basic steps again: upload the document into Google Drive, right-click or two-finger click, open with, and then try Read and Write for Google. If that doesn't work, first try Google Docs. And when you choose that Google Docs option, you can see that a second file is created here that is a Google Doc. You can tell from the icon, and it matches the PDF that was photocopied. Good luck, and as always, if you need help, just ask.